MCB te presenta Deporte, CBA.
El Comité Olímpico Internacional aprobó el sábado que las Coreas desfilen bajo una misma bandera en los Juegos Olímpicos de Invierno de Pyeongchang 2018, a celebrarse en Corea del Sur del 9 al 25 de febrero. Se acordó además que 22 deportistas norcoreanos participarán en 3 deportes: esquí, hockey y patinaje sobre hielo. Será la primera vez que ambas Coreas participen con un equipo unificado en el torneo de hockey sobre hielo femenino.
The Olympic Games are always about building bridges.
Los Juegos Olímpicos siempre construyen puentes, nunca levantan muros.
The Olympic spirit
El espíritu olímpico es sobre el respeto, diálogo y comprensión.
and understanding.
Los Juegos Olímpicos de Invierno de Pyeongchang 2018 están abriendo una puerta esperanzadora para un futuro más brillante para la península de Corea,
On the Korean Peninsula,
e invitando al mundo a unirse a una celebración de esperanza.
in a celebration of hope.
Además, los deportistas norcoreanos se hospedarán en la Villa Olímpica. Corea del Norte también enviará 24 dirigentes y 21 representantes de los medios de comunicación. El acuerdo entre las Coreas llega tras un año de fuertes tensiones en la península, alimentadas por múltiples lanzamientos de misiles y los ensayos nucleares efectuados por Corea del Norte.
Being able to come to an organization in a city and a place like this, makes it a little bit easier. Obviously the recent success of the organization is something that sticks out in my mind and reason for me to believe that we're not far off from getting back to that point again.
I'm Matt Waymeyer with the MLB.com Fastcast. Following 10 seasons in Tampa Bay, during which time he became the face of the Rays franchise, Evan Longoria begins a new chapter in his baseball career with the San Francisco Giants. The 32-year-old was introduced at AT&T Park on Friday following a multiplayer deal back in December. Longoria is the Rays' all-time leader in home runs, RBIs, and runs scored, and admits that his new environment will take some getting used to.
As a veteran player coming into another clubhouse with some veteran guys, it's kind of tough to envision what it's going to be like until you're there, and so I think my goal is to just make that as seamless as possible and just kind of try and slide in under the radar.
Randal Grichuk was preparing to enter the 2018 season as the Cardinals' fourth outfielder until a sudden change of plans on Friday. The 26-year-old was dealt to the Blue Jays in exchange for right-hander Dominic Leone and minor league pitching prospect Connor Green. After becoming the odd man out in a Cardinals outfield of Marcell Ozuna, Dexter Fowler, and Tommy Pham, Grichuk will now seemingly take over in right field for the Jays, where free agent Jose Bautista once roamed. According to a report in the Boston Herald, the Red Sox have offered free agent outfielder J.D. Martinez a 5-year contract worth approximately $125 million. It was reported earlier this week that the Red Sox had made an offer in the $100 million range, though Martinez's agent Scott Morris quickly shot down that report, stating that the numbers were, quote, not accurate. Though he has yet to officially announce his retirement, Johan Santana will take his place amongst Minnesota Twins legends when he is inducted into the Franchise Hall of Fame on August 4th. A former Rule 5 draft pick, the left-hander won the American League Cy Young Award in 2004 and 2006. With a top 3 finish in between, Santana will become the 31st player to gain induction into the Twins Hall of Fame. And finally, the Mets have extended spring training invitations to 13 non-roster players, and one name clearly draws more attention than the others. Former Heisman Trophy winner Tim Tebow is among the invitees, after concluding his first professional season with the Mets organization in 2017. Between Class A Columbia and Class A Advanced St. Lucie, the 30-year-old hit .226 with 8 home runs and 52 RBIs, though he also struck out 126 times in 126 games.
The very best that the NBA had to offer on Saturday. Your top 10, please. And we begin with Kemba Walker. Shrugging off the trade rumors, to go no look, bounce pass to Dwight Howard for the flush and the foul. Look at that, just dissecting the defense, and Howard has finished like that a time or two in his day. Great play to start things off from Kemba Walker. At number 9, Drew Holiday of the Pelicans, setting off a series of crossovers, making Dylan Brooks look a little silly, let's be honest. And even though it was a play from Holiday, Brooks not feeling very festive as he gets worked by Holiday. At number 8, we've got a man who's oozing athleticism. Terrence Ferguson with the steal on Derrick Rose. And look at him take flight from just inside the foul line, gliding his way to the hoop as Ferguson and the Thunder did some damage in Cleveland on Saturday. At number 7, James Johnson. Look at the ball fake to get Nick Batum in the air, and he goes for the dunk, but Dwight Howard had other ideas. Look at Howard. Just stick some Velcro on that basketball. Meeting Johnson at the apex and turning him away. James Johnson thought he had to. Instead, he had none. At number 6, more from the Pelicans. DeMarcus Cousins, so inspired by the ball handling of Drew Holiday, he says, let me try that out. Crosses up Jarrell Martin, then spins right back on him, gets the bucket to go, and he gets the foul. DeMarcus Cousins laying claim to the nickname Boogie with moves like that. At number 5, Dwayne Wade going to pick the pocket of Russell Westbrook and head the other way. And Wade and LeBron James reminding us they are indeed peanut butter and jelly. But LeBron, he jellied up. Look at him, jelly, throwing down the jam. LeBron didn't quite get to 30,000 career points on this night, but that'll come in due time. At number 4, CJ McCollum. Doing dirty business to Yogi Ferrell, just crossing him up behind the back, and Ferrell's on the skids as McCollum gets to the basket with the greatest of ease at number 4. Andrew Wiggins gets the ball on the baseline and just goes dunk face on Jakob Poeltl. Rising up over the Raptors center, Andrew Wiggins at number 3. How about number 2? Now, this is a great play from James Harden. Look at the score. It comes with just over a minute to go. Kind of ices the game for the Houston Rockets. Just a little shimmy shake, step back 3 in Steph's eye. But even better for Rockets fans, 35. That's the number of minutes Harden played in this one. He had 22 points. Houston ends Golden State's 14-game road winning streak. Harden coming in at number 2, and more from Andrew Wiggins at number 1. And once again, he is embarrassing Jakob Poeltl. Wiggins with the hurdle on Poeltl as Andrew Wiggins is rising up to the top spot in Saturday's top plays.
MCB a presentar. Deporte CBA.
Televidente, assim aqui nossa marca final na nossa edição de Notisia para a noite, já domingo 21 de janeiro de 2018. Invitação também para você da em sintonia de CBA Television. Seguinte programa live, Coffee Notícia, mitad 7 de manhã com o colega Tico Voz. A mitad de Andro Polonius, lá me deseja feliz noite e, a la vez, feliz comienzo de semana.
É notícia, estava uma apresentação de KFC, Pizza Hut, Subway e Maduro and Couriers Bank.